I have pets, you have pets, everyone has pets, except when they don't. So, having pets is a common thing people do, and their pets are just as common, like cats, dogs, fishes, and mosquitoes, in which the latter barges without consent, expecting you to use your hard earned sweat and blood to feed them. Literally. So, I have all those common pets in various points of my life. But the story I'm telling today will cover 3 out of the 5 uncommon pets I have ever owned. Everybody, meet Johnny, the black canary butt monkey. It screech sings all day and night, preventing families, neighbors, and restless ghosts of the mosquito it kills in the day from sleeping. So, I got Johnny when I was 13, I think. It was given to us by my mom's friend because they can't handle it themselves. What makes them think we can? Anyways, Johnny weirdly doesn't like bananas as much as stereotypes had you believe. He eats other fruits and scatters the seeds outside his bar cage, thinking he's a farmer, in which the family maid had to clean because I was in school. Ha! In addition to that, he's pretty vicious and likes to scratch and bite people who want to pet him till bleeding. If he were any more crazy, I'd call him Sun Wukong. If you were any more judgy, I would help you remind people to like, subscribe, and smack the bell. Oh, sorry, John Wukong. And I still won't do it. Thankfully, he's not the real sun, or I'll be dead faster than a Usain Bolt-shaped thunderstrike. Well, as there's no helping him, and it robs us of our sanity the longer he stays, and it's only been a few weeks, Johnny is given away to our carpenter worker to be brought to his countryside village. And I don't know what happened to him since then. Maybe he's happy. I don't know. Maybe he's tied to a tree and had his brain scooped out and eaten like salad? I don't know. P.S. It's a real thing and it's very terrifying and gut-wrenching to know that that kind of stuff exists. The world can be so dark sometimes and I hate it. Okay, let's move on from the dark stuff. By the way, it's very sad that I don't have any pictures to show because my phones kept getting accidentally murdered, which I would maybe talk about in the future. Anyways, next up are guinea pigs. And yes, with an S because I had 8 of them. They're cute, makes these even cuter squeaks or weeks that sound like a sentient game console having a bad case of hiccups. Honestly, I'm not sure how they came to be. Maybe a relative just randomly dropped them in our place for funsies? Sadly, it's been years and I don't really remember what each looked like, so I'll be taking creative liberties on their design. Looking good. So the deal with them is, this batch likes to live under darkness, like wingless chubby grounded bats. So what we did was get the fresh veggies for their feed and pile them up on the roof to shield from sunlight, and they can eat it whenever they want as well. Now that I think about it, it kinda sounds like Hansel and Gretel candy home setup. Pretty sweet. The cons of that is, the mushy veggies are stepped on, put on, and then eaten. The frequency of that made cleaning more than multiple times daily quite impossible due to our schedules. Some then sadly died due to eating their own contaminated feed. In hindsight, we should have given them a bigger cage so that they can feed and unload in different places. But at least some workers I know saw the ones left and were willing to take them back to their homes. The last pet introduction for today are chickens. Yeah, the living ingredient of my favorite food. Just kidding. So these chickens are not your average chicken. They have a natural sense of fashion. How, you ask? They grew their own feathery pants. Is there any animal more literally and naturally stylish than that? Apparently, the ones I owned were called Croat Langshan by Google. So basically, a different friend of my mom gave her 5 of these fancy chickens as thanks. I never realized my mom has so many friends for the odds of getting both Johnny and these fluffy runway fowls in the exact same way to be possible. Anyways, one even hatched in our home. Here's the thing about this breed. I can never bring them indoors because their pants can't be taken off for washing. So the food and dirt they drag around would make an absolute mess if I were to bring them in. Anyways, I had them for a good 6 months before one died because of stress and the rest lost their liveliness since I live in the city and have no garden. So my driver took what's left of them back to his home where the younger ones are still alive and happy to this day. So yeah, take care of your pets, guys, and do pay attention when giving them away to other people. See if they are equipped to handle them to avoid suffering from all parties, especially the pets. Most of my family's pets have less than happy endings because my brother and I were too young back then and everyone else is too busy and things get out of hand. But anyways, comment down below on what kind of exotic/uncommon pets you or someone you know have. I am curious if it's as dramatically tragic as mine. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you next time!